We're gonna start off the basics with pokes. I really use P and down P the most for hit checks though, but 4P is also good. Also, back down forward P is also a good and invasive tool to use. These are my go-to kicks, but you might have different go-to kicks than me. But this is what I use, and my running moves. This is my go-to. I really love the running kick because it does good damage. Also, I like to mix it up with a standing kick that also does really good damage. Look at this. Look how much damage this does. Beautiful. Also, Go has a pretty sexy while descending kick and punch. Make sure you take note of those. Alright, we're going to start with number 1. Down forward PP. This move is really good against people that like to crouch. First move hits mid, but second move hits high so they can duck it, so it's also bad for that. Don't be too predictable with it. I like to mix it up a little bit. You know, you can't get hit checked, but I like to mix it up with different moves such as so. You know, keep it staggering, keep it unpredictable, you know. On to number 2. Back forward PK. Back forward PK hits mid, and it's also a good poking tool in my opinion. You can also grab out of back forward PK into a string, and you can also stagger it. Make sure you stagger it. But honestly, there's a high variant of the last hit, but I do recommend the mid variant. Also, strong mix-up tool. Down 4 KP. Down 4 KP is my probably most used go-to. It's a really good tool for either aggressive, with Punisher, catching people trying to backdash you. It's a really good aggressive tool, but it's also a really bad tool because you can get punished really hard by using this move over and over and over and over and over again. But there's ways to get out, like staggering. But if somebody knows your string, they can just grab you, and that's a punish. Hard punish. But you can punish them back. On to number 4, and that's Go's forward K. Forward K is a really strong combo starter tool. But you gotta get that counter hit. There's a few scenarios you can actually get that counter hit, but I found that if you sidestep, if somebody just trying to jab you out the whole time, you get that counter hit just fine. But lab it out, just in case. On to number 5, and that is back PKG. Back PKG is a good counter for high punches. I use it a lot. All Go players should use it a lot. Not a lot, but they should use it, right? It's a really good tool to counter those menacing high punches. Also, Go has a low parry. He deflects things. On to number 6, that's while crouching. Down forward PK. Down forward PK is a good tool for that stagger. And it's a good alternate combo ender. So you can get that grab off, like so. And like I said earlier, it's a good stagger tool. This tool is also mid. So you know what that means. It's good. You should use this tool. I like to use this tool mostly for pressure. Next is up forward PK. Up forward PK is a good tool to catch people that's waking up with lows and people that are crouch blocking. If you crouch block, you get hit by this move. Also, you can use the last tool I just showed you for a good old nice old combo for good damage. On to number 8, and this is your mid launcher. This mid launcher is especially really good and really saucy. Like this move right here is really good to use. It's a really good move to use. If you're not using this move, I don't know what you're doing. Now, if you charge this bad boy up, this is a whole guard break. So, if they get hit by this, they are staggered. And if they're crouch blocking this, they will get hit. Now, we're going to go on honorable mentions. 4KG is a really good tool. It's +3 on block, but it's also a high. So, it's an honorable mentions. Because you can't duck it. You can especially duck it. But you know, I can't leave it out of the video. Up forward P is also a good move, but I also thought up forward PK was better than it, so that's why it's an honorable mention. And also down forward PK. It's also a good move to use. Honorable mention though. Lastly, the most important Goh player should use, and that is his grabs. Down PG, forward PG, back PG, quarter circle, back PG, all the freaking grabs. You gotta use them. You gotta use them. You're playing as a grappler. You can also grab off of 4-4P, and also if you want to jab into a grab, and also some more grabs such as this move into a grab, or you can do this low that's suggested into a grab. That's why I like it for counter hit. All in all, this is another launch. I hope you enjoy, and I hope this guide helped you a lot. Peace.